Hey guys, this is Andy from Della Gaming and Tech, and this is my 6-month later review of the Amazfit Bip. First off, the most obvious thing with this smartwatch has to be its battery life. And around a month long, yeah, you heard that right folks, a whole month long, it crushes the competition. It just seems like it lasts forever. When I was on a trip to Vancouver where I had only 8% battery left, during the entire 9-day trip, I was surprisingly able to keep my watch alive. I even got home with 2% left. I mean, that's just remarkable. This watch's battery life does vary quite a bit though. If you have heart rate always on, even if you set it to check heart rate every 30 minutes, it can leave you with 2 to 3 weeks of battery life. Now, yes, that is still good, but obviously it's not the whole month long. I usually like to leave the heart rate monitoring to only tracking when you're sleeping, so I can usually get around 4 to 5 weeks. And if you turn the heart rate off completely, you can get nearly a month and a half with this bad boy. All in all, it's some of the best battery life you can find in a smartwatch. But then again, that does not come without its downfall. For one, when you do actually have to charge the watch, it's kind of clunky and you really just need to shove it into the charger. It's just kind of barbaric. Secondly, and in my opinion, far more importantly, this smartwatch just isn't very smart. Beyond the limited fitness tracking and even more limited notification viewing, there isn't really much else. I mean, on the smart side, you can only view notifications, hang up calls, and view the weather. There's no option to install third-party apps on the watch, no way to reply to texts, no ways to control your smart home. You even need a third-party app from the App Store to get not completely garbage-looking watch faces. But before you go on down to the comment sections hating on me, yeah, I see you, Brandon. I think it's important to note that this watch isn't trying to do everything. It's just trying to give you what you need and only what you need. Frankly, I don't see anything that's wrong with that. Yes, it's a bare bones experience, but anything more complex, it would be so much easier to do, just do it on your phone. I mean, replying to texts on a smartwatch is a nice feature, but this takes so much longer compared to just typing it on your phone. Trust me, I used to take watching. Plus, this limited feature set is the only way to get this outstanding battery life. There's no way out of it. I'd much rather have battery life than just some measly, stupid things that you'll never use. But still, one thing that would be really nice is being able to control my smart lights with my smartwatch. So it will just be really convenient to be able to turn my lights on and off with my watch. So if anybody who's watching this video could figure out how to do that through Tasker or Amazfit, other apps, third-party apps or something, then that'll be really nice. And I might even give you a shout out. All in all, although this watch is not that smart, smartwatches aren't supposed to be phone replacements. They're just supposed to be tools that you use along with your phone. And I think that this smartwatch really hits the bullseye. Now, one big complaint that I do have about this smartwatch is its design. Personally, I prefer rounded watches, and this one is not only square, but looks very childish and overall not that good. And don't get me started on those bezels. Oh my boy, those are absolutely huge. But I do digress, this watch is quite cheap. More on that in a second. Although the bezels around the screen are big, I really like the screen itself. Like the Pebble, it has an e-ink display that's always on. It's always on and makes looking at it during bright sunlight not a problem at all. And personally, I actually prefer e-ink displays on smartwatches over OLEDs as they save battery life and do the job quite well. Okay, now moving on to the other big elephant in the room besides the battery life, the price of this smartwatch. At around $80, though sometimes on sale for even cheaper, this smartwatch is really a bargain and a half. For what you get for $80, it's really amazing. This smartwatch has really good bang for the buck. I mean, all my complaints don't really even matter once you factor in the price of the smartwatch. It's just that great. I can't even think of any more adjectives to describe it. Although if you do prefer a better looking smartwatch, I would probably recommend the Fitbit Versa, but that is $100 more and quite a lot more when it comes to smartwatches, and it's around $200 US. In conclusion, this is a great smartwatch with incredible month-long battery life at a dirt cheap price. It has all the functionality you'll ever need and is quite possibly the closest thing to a Pebble successor we'll ever see. It is truly a spectacular smartwatch. Speaking of spectacular, my YouTube channel. If you liked what you saw here, make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Andy from Daily Gaming Tech, and peace.